Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. So, this is what I have with me. I actually am going to start using some of this at work in my coffee, so you can see it. I have an avocado. I ran out of coconut oil at work, so I had to bring some in. And here is some, in this, bottle is some BCAA branched chain amino acids. I have some fish, and under here is just some mixed greens, wilted mixed greens, for a snack if I get hungry, which who knows. I have some peely nuts, and if you don't know, these are wonderful. They taste amazing, and the macros are amazing as well. So this is what I'm working with, and I will get back to you guys in a little bit. Hi everyone, it is my first meal of the day. As I showed you before, I have some fish with a little bit of mixed greens. And you know, when you buy an avocado, sometimes it's a crapshoot, but really good avocado. So I'm going to take a few minutes just to talk about, well, first of all, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. And what I want to do is quickly do a recap of my history, because if you're new to my channel, you may not be familiar with my history. 2013, January of 2013, I had weight loss surgery. I had gastric bypass. At that point, I felt very defeated. I felt that was my only way out, so I had the surgery. Initially, I did drop a lot of weight. So January, that first year, if anyone is familiar with weight loss surgery, your honeymoon period is that first year, where the weight just really comes off. And I noticed the second year I struggled. And I had actually started gaining weight. So prior to all this, what I had been doing kind of loosely was a paleo diet. What I come to realize is that paleo, although it served a purpose, actually it helped me to lose enough weight to have the surgery, but it no longer after that served a purpose for my body. It was still too carb heavy, and if you are a carb addict, the paleo diet might not be the best thing for you unless you have some kind of underlying condition where you can't eat low carb or something. So so I transitioned into more of this low carb, and then I found the keto community, and keto worked very well, but I still had to deal with some of my food addiction issues, which did not go away when I had surgery. It did not go away because I started keto. So it was more this mental thing, and my relationship with food, and why I turned to food, specifically the sugars and the carbs, in times of stress, when I'm happy. It was just any excuse I could use to shove them down my throat. So I got a pretty good handle on it at this point, but there are times where I struggle as a binge eater. I do struggle. I had the surgery. I'm on keto. There's times I do struggle, and I'm going to be very honest on my channel when I have those struggles and what's going on with me. So that kind of brings you to where I'm at now, and throw perimenopausal into the mix. It's a little bit hectic and crazy. So what I try to focus on is me gaining muscle and losing fat. It's not so much a number on the scale. That number will drop, I believe, over time once the fat starts dropping. So if you notice any of my videos, if you've gone back and looked at them, I mostly talk about my body fat percentage and my muscle mass. So, and to top it off, I struggle with adrenal fatigue, and that is just like adrenal fatigue, perimenopausal. It's like, yeah, it's an issue. But I'm still working on it and working through it, and I want to say April of last year, while doing my keto, I just stopped weighing and measuring things. I think what happened was, prior to my birthday in April, my scale battery went out, and I just never got another battery. So then I noticed, like, wait a minute, I am not really dropping fat. What's going on? To kind of speed it up a little bit, for the last, I want to say, week or more, I have been tracking my macros and weighing and measuring my food. So come to find out, I'm not eating nearly enough that I should be eating. So this has been good for me to go back to logging into my FitnessPal and really diving into what I'm eating. So that kind of brings you up to speed if you're new to my channel, what's going on, and if you're old, kind of a recap. So what I am going to do is finish up my lunch here and eat these avocados before they turn brown, and I will be back with my next meal. See you then. Hi everyone, I am back, and I'm getting ready to pull together my final meal of the day. So I'm going to have some of this riced broccoli, and the macros aren't too bad. Let's see if it'll focus. You can see this. And with that, I am going to have some of these meatballs. Some of these meatballs, and the macros on these aren't too shabby either. So when I get everything plated up, I will be right back. Okay, here is the finished product. I have some rice broccoli, some cauliflower under here, and I have the meatballs, and that is going to round out my meals for today. As always, I want to thank you guys for following me on my journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will be back for another full day of eating. Thank you guys so much.